Hey everybody, and welcome to the lessons that we have learned for the July of 2025 for the collective. So as with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm playing with the Spirit of Animal Oracle deck today. As always with these, like, comment, share, follow, subscribe, get the word out there. If you feel like donating, I have Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, MetaPay. I don't have much room on my Samsung, but if you give me a downloadable app, I could try. But I do not have any Apple products. So we have the Giraffe, which is a visionary. So this is, there's been a lot of visionary lessons and a lot of heightened awareness. This says, rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. So what this means is you're able to know that there's more to life than meets the eye. There's more to life than physical appearance. There's more to life than personal possessions and belongings. There's more to life than having a house and eating food and raising a family and procreation. There's more to life than just evolutionary theories and biology. There's more to life than just the basics. You're able to learn with grace. You've been able to speak with grace and about grace in your own way. You may have even had a guide named Grace show up, or you may have had an angel named Grace show up once in a while. You may be feeling like the grace of God around you as well, for some of us. Just depending on your spiritual beliefs as well. You're able to know the right path whether or not you understand it fully. You're able to listen to your intuition. You're able to call it what you will, mother's intuition, woman's intuition, whatever you want to call it. Divine feminine energy is very strong. You're able to see things for as they are. You know you are not an experiment. You are not an object, and you know to speak with an objective mind. You know how to speak with analytical mindset and in a way that is practical and reasonable at times. You are able to speak your self-worth. You know your self-worth. So that's like the solar plexus chakra as well. So your happiness is right there. You're finding inner peace. You're finding inner happiness. Happy-go-lucky. Fun leisure activities. You're able to heal your inner child. You've been able to lead without knowing what you're doing. You may not know who you're leading, but you know what you're doing. Even if you inspire one person and that person happens to be yourself, you're still inspiring somebody. Brown eyes stick out. Oops. Okay. We have the dragon reversed and the moose reversed. So I'm getting the feeling not to read the bottom parts to you guys with the reverse, so I'm just going to show you the bottoms. So what this means is you need to listen to your heart and your intuition, regardless who says it. You need to rise above the draconic orders and the oppression and the suppressed emotions you have. You need to work past the regression and the repression, especially like in the physical realm. Refusal to work with draconic beings, or avoiding certain activities because there happens to be a lack of reality to them, can be harmful to the community. So just being aware of where you are still holding these black and white values, where you're still oppressing yourself, where you're still at an impasse, where you're still pretty much at a crossroads. Breaking free of those echo chambers and breaking free of those willful, ignorant blinders can help. There's some places I can't keep going, guys. You need to give me time. There's some places that are going to cause a lot of cognitive dissonance in the year, and there's going to be a lot of fight back and pushback from things. So there's going to be a lot of things that we're working on, like cycle-wise, breaking cycles, breaking generational traumas. Now we're finally onto this one. I'm not going to be able to show that one until I'm done with this one. So now we're moving on to beach creatures and feminine energies, and not holding certain people to certain gender roles and certain biological factors. It's not everything's going to be as they are physically. So just because they are above as below doesn't mean that they're going to look the same. Just being aware of that will help you. Refusal to eat certain things, avoiding certain places to eat because of what they stand for behind the scenes and what they stand for beyond the surface can help. So, like, for example, genocide. If you want to avoid genocide, avoid McDonald's, just for an example. Refusing to advocate beyond, like, social media or beyond just certain things. Selective engagement, cherry picking, over-reliance on the facts rather than on your own intuition can also be a lesson in itself for July. Now we can move on to the Black Panther, which is an old soul. So these old souls are being extremely affected. I'll read it in a minute. So it says, walk through life with confidence and grace. You have the power from beyond the world. And focus on what you really want, and you can create your dreams. So basically, you already know what you want, so now it's time to act on it. Belief plus action equals manifest. So knowing that you can create the dreams, not necessarily as they are or as you expect or according to plan, as the Corpse Bride would say, but like more so in a way that is very focused, very protective of yourself. You can do it in a way that exorcises and banishes those that are no longer serve you. Black magic is involved or can be involved. Black magic isn't always like a bad thing, so just being aware of certain types of magic. Animal guides and animal spirits can help you through the rest of the month. It looks like there's a lot of confidence being built, a lot of grace being held, and knowing that you have the power to go beyond what you are and look within yourself as well. Astral projection, remote viewing, alternate reality, jumping, time traveling. This can all be done within your mindset. This can all be done without moving a muscle. This can all be done with the proper posture, the proper outlook, and the proper focus. Obsidian, onyx, and black stones like jet come out to mind as well. Gold aura quartzes, yellow citrine, and adventurine stick out as well. Working on where you still idolize. Working on your ideologies, working on your cognitive dissonance. Remembering that you can refuse the information from certain guides if you wish, but that doesn't exempt you from the outcome or the consequence provided by the advice. Like, if you had listened to the advice, you would have gotten something, or you would have done this or that, but you refused, so now you have to live with the consequence. Just be aware of consequences to refusal and acceptance of information. Generous offers and self-sacrificing might be coming in handy by the end of the month. But that's what lessons I get for July of 2025 for the collective. As always with these, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thanks for joining.